Well, if there is a Tea Party movement determined to help all Palins prevail, they were no match for the Dirty Dancing contingent tonight. But even though Bristol Palin lost the Dancing with the Stars trophy, the family from Wasilla will not fade from the zeitgeist anytime soon, because Sarah Palin is launching a new 16-city book signing tour tonight. It will, coincidentally or not, take her to places one might visit if one were running for president. And the first stop is Phoenix, and that's where we find John Berman. John?
Good evening, Bill. Well, you're going to hear this a million times, but I'll say it anyway. No one puts baby in the corner, not even Bristol Palin. Yes, you know, it speaks volumes about our society right now that Bristol Palin was dancing with the stars over in Los Angeles, the tango and the cha-cha. Meanwhile, I'm here in Phoenix, where Sarah Palin was kicking off a book tour. Sarah Palin signing books here for several hours. Now, Bristol came in third behind Jennifer Grey from Dirty Dancing. And a short time ago, I had a chance to ask Sarah Palin if she was disappointed by the Dancing with the Stars results.
No, not at all. I mean, she's had the journey of, you know, the challenge and the improvement and the work ethic. And this has been all about work ethic and perseverance. And no, I couldn't be prouder. She's happy. She's very happy.
Work ethic, hard work. Sarah Palin is clearly working hard right now, working for something. The question is, for what?
We will now reveal that the couple in third place is Bristol and Mark.
She didn't win.
Jennifer and Derek!
In the end, Bristol Palin is not the champion of Dancing with the Stars. We didn't get to hear liberal rage that the Tea Party fix was in. We didn't get to see her hoist the mirror ball trophy. But yet again, we did get to talk about Sarah Palin. Welcome to reality, Sarah Palin's reality. Sarah Palin's reality is multi-network, multimedia, and multitudinous. This week alone, we've seen her watching on Dancing with the Stars, commentating on Fox News, and clubbing on the Learning Channel.
Come on, get him on here.
Clubbing fish, that is.
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Sarah Palin's Alaska is a travelogue / reality show that takes us on all kinds of adventures in the nation's 49th state.
Paul! Dang it!
But it is only one part of Sarah Palin's reality.
Sarah Palin has perfected the reality show candidacy, not just the TLC series, which isn't all that real, but her books, her tweeting, her Fox News appearances, all of which enables her to use the media, the mainstream media that she loves to deride.
She is everywhere, including tonight in Phoenix, Arizona, signing copies of her new book, America by Heart, which among serious policy discussions and criticism of the president actually includes a section that deals, literally, with reality TV. This time, American Idol. She calls the bad singers on that show victims of the cult of self-esteem.
I couldn't hurt to break my heart.
No one they've encountered in their lives, from their parents to their teachers to their president, wanted them to feel bad by hearing the truth. Her comments are about self-awareness and responsibility. Instead of facing tough economic reality, Americans are convinced, she says, that someone else will provide for them. It is classic Palin, a serious point shrouded in relatable terms, delivered in a way sure to generate buzz and controversy. And her supporters flat out love it.
Thank you, sisters!
That's why they lined up outside this bookstore before dawn.
What are you doing here this morning before dawn in the freezing cold?
I want to see Sarah Palin sign my book.
Why do you want to see Sarah Palin so much?
Because she's a woman of honor.
Not everyone feels that way. Listen to former First Lady Barbara Bush on CNN.
I think she's very happy in Alaska, and I hope she'll stay there.
Listen to commentator George Will on This Week.
After the 2008 campaign, she had two things she had to do. She had to go home to Alaska and study, and she had to govern Alaska well. Instead, she quit halfway through her first term and shows up in the audience of Dancing with the Stars and other distinctly non-presidential venues.
Still, Palin gets more searches on Google than all the other leading Republican presidential contenders combined.
The reason the mainstream media and the establishment GOP have very mixed feelings about Sarah Palin is they can't control her. She does whatever she wants. She goes around them. She goes over their heads.
Most of Sarah Palin's reality is on Sarah Palin's terms. This book signing tonight is very tightly controlled.
No bags, no books, no purses, no cameras, no cell phones.
The big question with all of this, the book tour, the reality shows, is why? What does Sarah Palin want out of this? Is she running for president? After all, her book tour includes stops in the key states of Iowa, South Carolina, and Ohio. She told Barbara Walters,
I'm looking at the lay of the land now and trying to figure that out, if it's a good thing for the country, for the discourse, for my family, if it's a good thing.
If you ran for president, could you beat Barack Obama?
I believe so.
But could she? In the latest telling poll of primary voters, Palin is in the lead. But in a head-to-head matchup with President Obama, she fares the worst among the leading Republicans, trailing by 8%. Mitt Romney is actually polling ahead of the president right now.
When it comes to independent voters, those people who decide elections, she's decidedly less popular.
But what about all the Twitter followers, all the eyeballs on Dancing with the Stars?
We know what she's doing right now is helping her get more media attention and is certainly raising her profile. But we don't know that that's necessarily a good thing.
Her biggest obstacle right now? According to the latest ABC News poll, 67% say she is not qualified to be president.
Let's go.
And this reality might not help. It should be noted that ratings for Sarah Palin's Alaska plunged after the first week.
Right on.
Right now, Palin's support network is a group of informal advisors that communicate mostly by BlackBerry. It is not a typical campaign structure.
It's pretty clear that what she's going to need to do is get some discipline and some structure into her team.
But Sarah Palin is Sarah Palin. And when it comes to typical, she isn't.
She almost revels in the fact that she's going to do things differently, that she's the kind of candidate who is not going to go down a conventional path.
Right now, her path goes through the Learning Channel, a local bookstore, a dance floor, and a computer near you. Does it lead to Washington? Well, that's one reality show that hasn't been programmed. Yet. I'm John Berman for Nightline in Phoenix.